evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's having a good day. How's everybody? Hello.
It's a happy Monday evening indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So we have a show tonight with Rosie Convoy, yours truly, and Mr. Chris Dacey.
And we have Adam there in the corner, and we have Frick over there in the left, or right, left, whatever.
The StreamYard does a mirrored camera, so sometimes we can't tell.
Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks everyone who's tuned in. We thought that yes, I know I don't have the Rosie Convoy label going right now, so yes, that's Judy is my real name. Anyway, moving on. We have an event that's being planned. It's in the process of being planned, and it has everything to do with the carbon tax increase of 23% that's going to be started on April 1st. And so we thought that, you know, we would post about it, get the show going, and for anybody who had any questions. If anybody has any questions, please put it in the comments and we'll try to answer them. Well, I guess we could start with you, Dacey, if you don't mind, if you've got any questions for yourself and for anybody else who might be actually asking the same question. Frank and Adam and I will be trying to answer them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's probably better that Adam or Freak, maybe you can just like give a quick synopsis of what the plan is. Like, obviously, we all know the carbon tax is coming. We heard Pierre Poilievre today coming out, encouraging people to come out to MPs' offices to protest it. So maybe you can just tell us a bit about what's going on. I think it's a border protest from the sounds of it, so like an interprovincial nationwide thing. If you guys give a bit of a rundown, maybe we can go from there.
Adam?
I'm just going to read from the Facebook group to give you guys an idea of what's going on for those that aren't in the loop. On April 1st, there'll be a 23% increase in the carbon tax. Now that's for Nova Scotia. Each province has a different amount that their carbon tax is going up based on what the Premier's decision is. The hike's hitting hard for many Canadians who are already finding it difficult to manage basic expenses. So now is a crucial moment for us to unite and demand some change in the carbon tax prices as Canadians. So on April 1st, Canadians are mobilizing for a significant demonstration of solidarity. All concerned Canadians will gather at their interprovincial borders to make our voices heard by peacefully holding the line for an indefinite amount of time. We are not blocking any borders. What we are doing is leaving a middle lane open. We're slowing down traffic at the borders.
And we also, there's a Facebook group too. I forget what the name of it is. Is it No to the Carbon Tax?
It's a nationwide protest against the carbon tax.
There we go. So that is a Facebook group, and yeah, we'll be pinning that the link to that Facebook group in the comments when the live stream is over. But yeah, if anybody has, I saw a question there. It said, "Is anything happening on Vancouver Island?" As far as I know, we're just the media representatives, so we're getting kind of word of what the plan is. So there is somebody on Vancouver Island who's, I don't know, everybody right at this point is just putting their, you know, they're kind of collaborating right now, and then we're sharing everything that we're learning. So there probably will be something, because obviously going from Vancouver Island to like the Alberta BC border is like 18-hour drive, I think, with the ferry or even without taking the ferry. So so yeah, everything is, as far as I know, is still in the planning stages. But yeah, I don't know if Frick or Adam, if you have anything to add to that.
Yeah, I know it's been a. Oh, go ahead.
It's for all interprovincial borders. We
Yes.
are not, nobody should be touching anything international.
Yes.
Yeah,
Within Canada,
that's
domestically within Canada, any border.
Exactly.
and I think that I mean, like it's good to focus on borders. I mean, I'm not speaking for anybody here. I just if people and say that we're on an island wanting to organize a protest somewhere against the carbon tax, it would be a good idea to coordinate. I think and be able to do that. The more the more people that are out there and making their voices known and their presence known, I think the better.
Yeah, it
So-
could be at a bridge, for example.
Yeah, yeah, and I think you made a good point. I heard a similar thing. I was talking to some of the people that were involved in the farmers' protest there in Rimouski last week, and they made it very clear that they weren't there to block stuff, but they were there to make their presence known. And if some things were slowed down or impeded, that's part of a protest. So not blocking or shutting things down, but when you make your presence known and if things are down to one lane, I mean that's a lawful and legal way to protest and try to make your point, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Did you have-
we support the farmers and the truckers. We're not out there to make their lives, harder. So yeah, it will 100% not be a total shutdown. I saw a comment there to bring your own food. At this point, I would say, yeah, why not? Everybody's hurting. The carbon tax is going to make us hurt even more. And at this point, everybody's pretty much the bank accounts are pretty emptied. So if you can bring your own food, I would recommend you do that, because at this point we don't know. Like the convoy was amazing. It's probably never going to happen again. It'd be nice if it did at some point, if we had another Ottawa Freedom Convoy, where a lot of the donations, food was donated, and everybody kind of showed up and did their own thing, or like brought what they could to the whole movement. So I would say yes. Bring your own food at this point. If somebody shows up with a barbecue and a freezer full of hot dogs, then by all means partake. But at this point, right now, everybody's we're showing up together, but everybody's kind of got they're on their own, but together, just because we just don't know what's going to happen. So at this point, yeah.
I just want to add, I've seen some questions. Is this like family safe? I just want to make clear that there will be no violence. So if your kids do come, there will be no violence at these protests.
Good.
None whatsoever.
It's peaceful protest.
will be on
That's all it
parents.
is.
For the children.
Yeah.
That will be on
Yeah,
parents.
I would even add to that and say, like, obviously,
parents'
because we'll be on the roads, like no alcohol, guys, like nothing that's
No.
nothing like that. So I would say, yeah, family friendly.
Yeah.
I
This isn't
saw
a
another
party,
comment
though.
there that asked if it was a one-day thing. At this point, what we're hearing is it's going to be more than one day, so plan for 3. Yeah, there's that comment. So I would say, like, plan for 3 is what we're hearing from the team crew. So
Greg, do you have anything to add to that?
Oh yeah, I want to make clear that this is not any part of the freedom movement or the Palestine protest. So anyone who participates, this is Canada-wide. This is for everyone concerned about the carbon tax. I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, we'll just.
There's a lot of issues going around. Yeah.
Focusing on carbon tax.
So there's somebody asking, what about porta potties or campers and stuff like that? If people want to.
We have put that out there. That'll be more of a group effort if they want to pitch in for porta potties. It's all by means. I know for us, we might pitch in for a porta potty, but
Right,
that's
Kitty?
about it. Adam?
yeah. And like I said, if you want to go take a look at the Facebook group, if you want to post like and even offer, say somebody who could help out in exactly those aspects,
Yeah.
or even
anyone with expertise that they know is going to help, they can reach out to any admins of that group, and we can go from there.
Yeah, that's probably a good point, right? Like you can kind of like guide people to that. What did you say the page again was? Wait, maybe one more time. We'll put it in someone, whoever's doing that, maybe put it a link. But if you start at that Facebook page and network from there, I guess that's a really good way to connect people, I guess. Or,
Yeah, it's nationwide protest against the carbon tax.
yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I think if anybody on my page, I shared that out. I can share it again later, and we can, if you guys send me some stuff that you want, the coordinates or whatever, I can share that stuff out later too. And that page is growing pretty fast. I think I saw it was over 10,000 members. Last time I checked, we must be growing pretty quick.
Yeah, it's growing
We're
quite
at
fast.
a little over 10,400 right now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's gone up even since I checked. So yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, the timing is now right, so that we have that carbon tax coming. These guys are giving themselves a raise, and it sounds like a lot of other people are going to be mobilizing to be protesting this tax. So the timing's perfect. Just got to get organized quickly.
Yeah, and for the folks that that can't actually make it to one of the borders, that speech by Pierre Poilievre today, I mean, he had a really good suggestion, and I agree with it. If you can't make it to one of these, just write to your local MPs, advising them, demanding that they actually don't bring in the carbon tax. Apparently, and I don't understand how like this works. Maybe you know a little bit more, Daisy, but this is a provincial thing. Like I hear Saskatchewan is going to kind of say like no to it, or like what am I
Yeah,
understanding?
well, so it's a federal carbon tax. There are some provinces that are starting to say we're not going to engage in this. So like perhaps not collect it, so then they won't be able to give it over. That is an option for some provinces. It's something that doesn't happen very often where the provinces outright say no to the feds. But I mean, they're willing, some provinces, to fight. But even regardless of them fighting or not, the carbon tax is already built into almost everything, right? It's already on fuel. It's in the cost of our food. It's in the cost of transport. It's in the cost of everything, which is why we're seeing the price of everything skyrocketing. So, I mean, that is a good step, and I'm happy to see provinces are fighting back, but doesn't really relieve the burden for most Canadians.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of those Instagram reels where people just kind of hold up their utility bill and they break it down, and they only spent like $28 on their actual utility bill, and then by the end it's like $180 because the tax got taxed and then got added, like HST was added to that tax, and it's
it's
really
wild.
quite, it's just mind blowing, really. It's just mind blowing. It's just, I mean, I love Canada and everything, but it's getting harder to live here. And
Yeah, well,
apparently
when the tax is more than the product, like we're into pretty wild territory. And I mean, when that's the case with heating your home, or for farmers, it's vehicles, it's greenhouses, it's drying crops. I mean, there's farmers that are paying literally hundreds of thousands of dollars into extra tax now. So it's definitely
Yeah.
affecting people.
And
That's
like
right.
for me, for my next generation, it's gonna be very hard because we can't even invest into our futures or invest into school or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it change completely, and I am 40 now. I mean, it wasn't as easy as a generation ago when I was in my 20s, but things were still possible back then. The people that are in their 20s now do not have the same future ahead of them or the same opportunities at all. So, and if we don't do something about it, it's only going to get worse.
Yep.
Yeah, agreed. So now's the time to come to get together as Canadians. And the nice thing, I guess, the nice thing about this is that because it affects all the Canadians, I mean, this is something that we can really unite,
Exactly.
that can really unite us, because like you may not be somebody who supports the Freedom Convoy, you may not be somebody who supports like all the different things that people are passionate about nowadays, but I mean, that we're all being taxed into poverty, and that's something that we're all feeling. Doesn't matter how old you are. I guess like if you're a little kid and your parents are like buying all your groceries, you don't feel it. But as soon as you have to start paying for any of these bills or any of your own groceries, or you get a vehicle, you're 16 years old, you get a vehicle, you got to drive it. Everybody's going to feel the pinch. So so yeah, this is definitely something that all Canadians can unite under. So that's the plan anyway. That's for what I understand.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess this is from what I understand from you guys. Like the planning is really in its infancy. It's just getting going, I guess. I mean, it's good. Seems to be like getting or whoever is getting organized fast, but it's important that people that if they're in an area or whatever that they get in contact. And this is kind of the initial like we're doing this, I guess, the kind of thing. Is that so? So you're telling everybody you're live. Um, Hopefully that gets the engagement, and then you guys can hit the ground running. Hopefully.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'd be happy to once as this gets closer, or whatever, to join you guys or whoever to update people or to do more of these in the future, whatever you guys need. Just let me know.
So everybody in the group is asking for a time to be there. We have a time. We're not asking everyone. Canadians can come at any time they want to after 8 a.m.
It's,
Frank or
yeah,
Adam?
and that's April 1st, right?
April
April 1st.
1st, 8 a.m. Anytime after 8 a.m. We want this to be as organic as Ottawa. Show up when you want after 8 a.m.
Yes, there is a signal chat too. So for anybody who wants to kind of jump in, the messenger chat is, I don't think there is one, but I know that there has been one made on Signal. So that's somewhere where you can maybe get some information. As for the Facebook group, you can obviously ask questions there, and then from whatever we find out, we're trying to share that there. That's our job as media representatives. So yeah, what can I say? Is there anything else you want to add to that, Adam, or just basically
Yeah, I want to
you'll
make
find it on the Facebook page in the next little while?
I just want to make it very clear that this is a domestic interprovincial protest. This is nothing international.
So we're definitely trying to stress that we're not out to make anybody's life even harder than it already is by.
So guys, I just shared the Facebook group into the chat here. I will go post it on YouTube also, so everybody can go and see what's going on.
And Mr. Green Thumb, to answer your question really quick, I will re-download Discord right now and get it back up and running for you. And hopefully we can have that as another alternative source of communication.
Frank, do you have anything to add? I think we're missing some stuff.
I don't think so. I think we got the main info out that people need to know. Just keep sharing, keep inviting people to the group, and let's make
Are
this
we
group
gonna
grow.
go above the 3-day mark, or
I don't know.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but we're just,
No.
from what we understand, it's like 72 hours, and then at this point, I think it's just to get your local MPs and the premiers of every province to kind of just take notice.
Yep.
And obviously, writing letters to them, phoning their offices, and emailing them will obviously, I mean, it really will help. So if everybody kind of pitches in, everybody who's feeling the pinch can pitch in. So it'd be nice if anybody who's watching, if they know any of these addresses and their locations, and they can share it on the Facebook page,
The link to the Facebook page is now officially posted in every single chat we have running. So ladies and gentlemen, that link we just posted, that link is for the Facebook group there.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we wanted to keep it short and sweet. Is there anything else you want to add, Daisy?
Yeah, not really my place probably to add, but I think this is good, right? Just get the word out there that this is going on. I think the best thing to do is for everyone to just keep an eye on that Facebook page, communicate from there and start organizing. And hopefully, in like a week from now, we can maybe come back and do another one of these, and things will be steamrolling ahead.
Yeah.
sounds good?
That
Yeah,
sounds
I'm
good.
game.
Yeah, and then just
Good.
just keep in touch with me. I probably won't. I don't have the time to monitor all these crazy amounts of groups all the time. But anything you need, just you got my contact, direct contact there in Rosie. So hit me up whenever, and I'll do what I can to help.
If you guys want to keep doing it on our channel every time, we'll just keep pushing it out on our channel.
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, you've
And,
got a really good following, and you've got a lot of subs. And the fact that you can stream it to a lot of platforms, I really appreciate you guys having us on your show this evening.
Well, we're running on
And it's
8
nice to hang
platforms
out.
right now, and we're just going more and more and more. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are more than welcome to have other platforms join as well. You can go live on your own. We've set it up so that when we do go live and do stuff like this, you can stream to your own platforms as well.
Yeah, that's a great StreamYard feature, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I really like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, co-producing, getting it out there, being a team, that's what we're all about. So get it out there, share. Every share, every like, every one person that you can make aware of all this, that's one more person that is aware of all this. So do whatever you can, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and don't forget to hit the like button here too. And if you, when the stream ends, leave a comment, because it helps fight the algorithms,
Amen to that. And don't forget to hit that like she said, share it out, comment, all of it. Thank you very much.
And we'll see you guys next week, I guess.
All right. Thanks,
Sounds good.
JP. Thanks,
Yeah,
Greg.
I'll talk soon.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Much love.
Much love, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Happy Monday.
Yes.
Freedom.
You
Happy
too.
Monday.
So,
See ya.
peace.
Under pressure, no more time. Can we make a move? Overthinking, you and I. What do we have to lose? 'Cause I'm wasting all my time thinking of the things we could do. If you